Hi, Arun. How are you doing today?
Happiness.
Would love to hear from you about the cross-border strikes that India has done in Pakistan today.
Oh, Operation Sindoor. I think nothing warms the cockles of an old general or an old soldier's heart any more than what unfolded post midnight yesterday. So I think militarily, politically, strategically, diplomatically, governance wise, uh, strategy wise, uh, I think they're all outstanding examples of how an operation should have unfolded. So I start at the beginning.
Mm.
First is the vision of what to do, and then followed by how it is to be done. So, in the manner of the selection of the targets, I think great care was exercised to see that, there was no untoward incident which could have caused an escalation and given Pakistan an opportunity to use great military force.
Mm.
So I think we've said it multiple times that we do not want to escalate the conflict. Terrorists caused that heinous attack on 27 of our citizens 2 weeks back, and we have vowed to take revenge on the perpetrators of that attack. So none of these strikes, these 24 strikes across 9 different locations, even remotely targeted a military installation. Second, in a signaling of intent, for the first time in many decades, we have launched a strike that has gone about 150 kilometers deep into Pakistan territory. How do I phrase it? We have struck deep into the Pakistani heart. Target of the attack was the house of the founder of the Jaish-e-Mohammed, Maulana Masood Azhar. And while the house and the masjid were targeted, a military installation that is right next door was unharmed. What we have also signaled is, should you escalate it, we could also move the target 2 kilometers to the left or to the right, or 2 kilometers behind, and your headquarter will be the next target. We've now signaled this potential. We sensitized the world community and the world at large, barring a few maverick countries who really don't matter, are with us in supporting us in bringing to bear justice on the perpetrators of this attack, including the Security Council of the United Nations, where incidentally Pakistan is a non-permanent member, one of the 10. And yet they could not get this Supreme Court's announcement or notification altered any more than they did the last time. Now, in terms of its execution, I think it was spectacular. Spectacular because nobody had a whiff or an inkling of the date, time, and place. The morning's newspapers and TV reports were full that the Prime Minister had chaired 3 meetings and who those meetings comprised, that across the nation we would be carrying out security drills and, practices and rehearsal procedures. Nobody expected this. And therein lies this simplicity. So it was so simple, it was not required to be complicated. It happened so suddenly that everybody was taken by surprise. 1:44, that is an hour and 44 minutes past midnight, is normally a time when even the most alert of the sentries puts their guard down. Now, the spread of the attack was 700 kilometers east to west. This displayed our capability to carry out the attack not just deep into Pakistan, but across its very length and its breadth. Post the attack, our conversation with the diplomats at the highest levels, both overseas and in India, has been exact, prudent, and what is required. There is no excessive drama. We have repeatedly said that we do not want war. We have said that we will get after the terrorists, and that is exactly what we have done. Should Pakistan escalate the war, are we prepared? I think 500%. That is exactly why the time was of our choosing. So whatever was required for the preparation has been put into place. And last and most importantly, we have chosen to strike when Pakistan can ill afford a war. Those who take their begging bowl onto the streets of the world cannot afford a war. Currently, given the economic strife that Pakistan finds itself in, the common man in Pakistan finds it difficult to eke out a living. The currency is crashed, everything is expensive, goods are in short supply, inflation is sky high, salaries are low. Whatever could go wrong is going wrong. At this point, they're very unhappy with both the government and their official powers, which is the military. If we had struck a military target, which we could have easily, we would have converted this anger with the uniform to sympathy. Then the entire Pakistan nation would have got behind their army and would have given them a renewed, breath of oxygen. Now we have taken great pains to keep that oxygen supply also at very, very minimal levels. So I can go on and on about the reasons and why I'm so happy. I think this was textbook. This for many, many decades or centuries later will still be recalled as an operation that was exemplary for its planning and magnificent in its conduct.
Super. Thank you so much, General Arun. Kashmir remains a long-term project and for very long, work in progress, and so remains us dealing with Pakistan. So I do feel we will keep reaching out to you for your wisdom, your observations, and you sharing the way you evaluate this.
We are a very generous country. हम बड़े दिलदार लोग, बड़े दिल वाले लोग. But I think this time we are determined कि ये आखिरी chapter होगा. We must keep the pressure on till, as a state, they realize the futility of pursuing terror in our country. And I am certain that the government will keep their foot. It's like you got the कुश्ती अगर हो तो अगर अगला खिलाड़ी नीचे है तो अभी चित करने का वक्त है. Now if you let go, शायद अगली बारी it may not be so easy. So I think we've taken the first robust step. Baki time will be a better judge.
And hope wisdom prevails in Pakistan, people in Pakistan, and especially the army of Pakistan. So thank you so much for giving us time, General. And we will be in touch as it unfolds further. Thank you so much.
Jai Hind, thank you.